Triceratops, Tommy and the Mystery of the Lost Forest. The Scent of Mystery. In a distant valley, where the sun caressed golden hills and rivers sang cheerful melodies, lived a little Triceratops named Tommy. Tommy had 3 impressive horns, though smaller than those of adults, and a great curiosity about the world. He loved asking questions, discovering new places, and having adventures. Every morning, he woke up when the first ray of sunshine touched his leafy green bedding. That day, something felt different. The sun shone as usual, and the birds sang, but a strange scent lingered in the air. It was the scent of mystery. "Mom, do you smell that?" Tommy asked, shaking his characteristic frill. "I do, my dear," answered his mother. "That's the scent of the lost forest. They say it disappeared long ago, but sometimes its aroma returns. It's a sign that a great adventure is near." Tommy's eyes sparkled. "Can I go check it out?" His mother smiled warmly. "Be careful and remember, if you feel the forest calling you, don't go too far." Tommy nodded and ran toward the hills. On the way, he met his best friend, a Stegosaurus named Lily. "Tommy," Lily called, "where are you running to?" "To the lost forest. I can smell it. Want to come?" "Of course." Lily loved adventures just as much as Tommy. Together they crossed flowers as big as umbrellas and marshes where mud bubbles giggled softly. The farther they went, the stronger the scent became. The sun climbed higher, and their shadows danced on the soft ground. Sometimes they stopped to drink from a stream or snack on juicy fern leaves. Eventually, they reached the edge of an unfamiliar forest. The trees were different here, taller, darker, and the air was thick like fog. Branches intertwined to form a dense canopy that barely let the sunlight through. The birds were silent, and the quiet was almost tangible. "This must be it," Tommy whispered, feeling a shiver of excitement. Suddenly, a figure emerged from behind a tree. It was a small Ankylosaurus named George. His spiky armor gleamed in the dim light. "What are you doing here?" George asked suspiciously. "We're looking for the lost forest," Tommy explained. "This is it," said George, glancing around nervously. "But beware, the Shadowy Predator lives here." "The Shadowy Predator?" Lily asked, stepping back. "It's a mysterious creature guarding the secrets of the forest. They say if someone touches the crystal flower at the heart of the forest, the Shadowy Predator appears." Tommy looked at Lily. Their eyes sparkled with excitement. "We have to find that flower," they said together. George sighed. "Okay, I'll go with you. I can't leave you alone." The 3 of them ventured deeper into the forest. The trees grew denser, and the tracks on the ground hinted at something large. They heard branches snapping and the faint, slow breathing of something unseen. Suddenly, Tommy stopped. "Look!" He pointed to a clearing in the middle of the forest. In its center grew the crystal flower. Its petals shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. The clearing was surrounded by a ring of stones engraved with strange symbols. Tommy stepped forward and gently touched the flower with his horn. Suddenly, the ground trembled, the trees rustled ominously, and a massive figure emerged from the shadows. It was a Tyrannosaurus, but its body was translucent, like a form woven from mist. Its yellow eyes glowed, and its teeth looked like daggers. "Who dares to awaken the secrets of the lost forest?" the creature roared. "We are friends of the forest," Tommy answered, though his heart pounded. "We only wish to learn its secrets." The Shadowy Predator stared at them as if seeing not only their bodies but also their thoughts. "Courage is the key to wisdom. If you answer my riddle, I will let you uncover the forest's secret. If not, you will stay here forever." The dinosaurs nodded, huddling together for courage. "Here's the riddle. I am eternal, though I change every moment. You can see me, but never touch me. What am I?" Tommy closed his eyes and thought deeply. Lily whispered, "The wind? A shadow? Fog?" George looked up. "The sky!" Tommy exclaimed. "It's the sky that changes constantly, but is always there." The Shadowy Predator trembled and smiled. The mist around him began to dissipate, and his form slowly lost its shape. "Well done, clever Triceratops. You discovered the truth. The forest will now reveal its secret. The creature vanished in a swirl of mist, revealing a stone altar. Words were etched into it. Friendship, courage, and curiosity are the greatest treasures. The forest grew brighter, and the trees gave way to familiar hills. The air felt lighter, and the birds resumed their songs. "We did it!" Tommy shouted, jumping with joy. They returned to the valley and shared their adventure with their families. From that day on, the Lost Forest was no longer a mystery, and Tommy, Lily, and George became heroes of the valley.
Days, weeks, and months passed. Tommy never stopped asking questions and exploring. He often sat on the hill, gazing at the sky and wondering what other secrets the world held. One evening, as the sun painted the sky orange, his dad approached. "Son, I heard you uncovered the secret of the Lost Forest. I'm proud of you." "Thanks, Dad," Tommy said. "But I think it's just the beginning. The world is so big." "And full of mysteries," his dad added. "Never stop being curious." And so, little Triceratops Tommy, with his friends by his side and courage in his heart, continued to set out on new adventures. The forest was never the same again, and its story lived on in tales told by dinosaurs under the moonlight. Because true adventures never end, they live on in the hearts of those brave enough to dream.